Yes. What's up, everyone? This is the Judge of Lord Master Starscream, and tonight is a Wednesday night live stream. And I got some new stuff I'd like to show off. But, anyways, let's roll this nice intro. Hey guys, welcome to the Judge, or no, actually, this is no longer the Judge of Lord Master Starscream. It's now the Rise of Lord Master Starscream. Yes, that's right. We got a channel name, new name now, because now it's time for us to rise. So from this day forward, we will rise up and rain fire. That's right. That's how this is gonna go. But anyways, tonight joining me is Ruben Soto. How are you doing?
Bored as usual.
Yeah, I understand that feeling. And yes, I do have my tablet sideways, so who cares? But anyways, I do have some new figures that I'm going to flex on someone with. Yes, sirree. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, but first, did you get anything new recently, Ruben? Actually, I know you did. So, but anyways, what you got going?
The only thing I got is Legacy Override, and that's it.
Nice. Hang on a minute, guys. That's awesome. I'm glad you got her. So, hold on a minute. Let me grab my phone real quick. Anyways, hold on a minute. Anyways, so yeah, let me send a text message here letting people know I'm live. And yes, we are going to maintain the skies. So, but anyways, so yeah, I got me some new figures, but unfortunately it did come out of cost, and Ruben's kind of judging me for it. But don't worry, guys. By the way, guys, for those who are wondering why I'm coughing so much, I do have some really bad health issues going on, and two, that one chip challenge really did mess me up, and it's already been, I think, a week or two. Actually, make that 2 weeks. Hold on. It's okay. All right. I just send a text to someone. Okay. So yeah, that's why I'm coughing so much, and unfortunately, I am sitting here eating some flaming hot Takis, not even caring, but who cares? But anyways, so I got me some new stuff and some replacement of old stuff on. Oh, okay, we got a new watcher, by the way. But anyways, so I wish Prince Production. You know what? Hold on, let me text Prince Productions because I want him in here so he can flex on me as well. But I have some figures I'm going to flex on other people with. Hold on a minute.
Nice.
Like I said, it did come at a cost, so I will say what we have to say goodbye to. Hang on. Okay, guys, on one of my TikToks, I'm almost to 100 subscribers or 100 followers, so I just need one more follower. I don't know how many I need to get to be able to go live on there. If someone knows, just let me know. But anyways, hold on a minute. I'm trying to find my photos here so I could show off the figures. Okay, unfortunately, I did post it onto my Discord. So, unfortunately, if anyone remembers, I owned, man, this kind of hurts, but he's in a good place. Everyone knows I owned this figure right here, my DLX Bumblebee movie Soundwave, the really pricey figure that Ruben helped me get, almost close to $400 some dollars. Unfortunately, I had to let that thing go because of a couple reasons. Plus, I was in a position where I wouldn't be able to take care of it. So I needed it to go to a really good home. So I'm not going to say his name because I don't want people to ask questions. But the guy I traded the figures to, he's a he's a stop motion voice actor, or he voice acted on a Transformers stop motion series. He voiced two characters. I was shocked to find out. So I gave this figure to him in exchange for the figures I have right next to me. So let's show off what I have to flex on with. And I'm probably not going to win on this one, but first of all, I already have this figure, but someone stole a lot of my Transformers figures, and I'm hoping to get those back. But anyway, I got me another Blue Transformers Earthrise Walgreens exclusive Blue Streak figure. Yes. Finally happy to have this figure. Again, I love this thing. I love the Earthrise Dotson mold, and plus this is my favorite version because he doesn't have the bumper or the extended bumper piece. So I kind of like this version of the bumper better. Hold on. Yeah, there we are. Anyways, so what else I got? So, and I know Ruben has that one, so I can't get away with it. You have that one, don't you?
Yep, I still have it.
So I can't flex on him with it, but I can flex on this one. So I don't have Legacy G-Axis just yet, but I did get hola, the original Transformers Generations G-Axis figure. This and this is based on the mold of Starscream from Transformers Armada, specifically the well, I mean the whole design is Armada, but excuse me. But this mold is based on the Generation Starscream mold. I'm hoping to get that. But yeah, this thing is awesome. Mine does have a couple of stress marks in the I think, yeah, right here on one of the pins right here, and on that little pin right there, yes, that one, it has a stress mark. The landing gear is stressed out, so I'm not going to transform this figure again. But yeah, like with the Armada Starscream, and I'll be, okay. Oh, hey, is the Punisher bot. Yes. But yeah, you can do the Armada Starscream, you can shoot the missiles, but these things are really hard to push, and plus it's translucent plastic, and I don't trust it. But yeah. And like I said, I do love his guns. And for those who don't know, I love dual wielding, so I got this figure. I'm going to save the best for last. Okay, and I got Legends, but he's telling me it's Commander class. I don't think it's Commander class. I feel like it's Core class or Legends class. I don't know, but we'll go with... No, wait, it was Cyberverse. They used the Cyberverse. They called the littler figure Cyberverse. They used it from Dark of the Moon and Transformers Prime, actually. So these were called the Cyberverse figures. So I got Cyberverse Hatchet from Transformers Dark of the Moon. One of the Dreads. This ain't the accurate one, but this is a jet, and I have a thing about jets now, and I like the jets. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'll use this piece of paper right here as a white background because he's gonna be hard to see. There we are. There you go. He's cool. He's an outdated figure, but not too bad of a figure, especially for a jet figure. So yeah, I like this one. And I didn't know that both of his guns were different. Like, we got one that is this one's like a machine gun, and this one's like a blaster, or a type of a blaster. I don't know. Yeah, I got him. Let me put this paper back, because this ain't my paper. Alrighty. And this one does have a really bad QC issue. Ruben is going to help me try to fix this figure, hopefully. Or he's going to hunt down the parts for me, and I'm buying the parts. So I got Transformers Generations Warpath. Yes, he's in tank mode. The reason why is because whenever I got this figure, a couple of people, even the guy I was trading to, said that his legs, his legs here were really, really stiff, and they were tight. And on inspection of the figure, I realized that the joints right there were made of a soft, rubbery type PVC plastic. Hard plastic, but it was like a rubber type. It's hard to explain. But long story short, it's made to keep it tight and not sand down like regular plastic. When you do this for so long with the ball joint, it's just going to sand off. So, being the dumbass, hang on, excuse me, being the dumbass that I am, I decided to try to move the joints a bit. Hang on. Yeah, move the joints a bit. And about the time this happened, I did not move the other leg. I accidentally, I don't know, wait, let me, yeah, it'll be hard to see, but I had to pry it a bit. I accidentally broke the joint right there. I don't know, hang on, wait, let me attach some of the parts here. Okay, now I know you guys can see it. I broke it off right there. You can see it right here, right there. Yeah. Let me pull up. There we go. Yeah, here we go. See that? You can see the difference and where my thumb is. The ball joint literally broke off. I moved the figure. I felt it twisting a bit. I noticed it. I didn't think anything of it until I did it one more, and he was getting really flimsy. I was like, why is he flimsy? And boom. I'm a dumbass. And I called Ruben a couple months later, and I said, hey, I have a code red. Something happened to my Warpath. And I showed him, and he's like, try using hot water on the other leg. So I did, and unfortunately, it was too late. Yeah. I'm upset. I feel really bad. I feel brokenhearted. But this can be fixed because there's two little screws in his rear for some reason. So this piece is one with the little joint things here. So I just need to replace this piece right here. And if I could find another leg, there is no getting this out. I'm not going to try to get this out. So since it's on, you can tell it's on, there's a mushroom peg, I could just pop this little piece off right here and pop in a new one if I could get another leg off. So yeah, this hurts. But it's not a total loss because he can still hold together in tank mode. And I bet you guys are wondering, why do I have this one? I thought you had the, yes, I did have the Kingdom one, but it got stolen from me. But I like this tank, this version of the tank, because it reminds me of a Scorpion tank. Like with the separate treads right here, you can tell the treads were separated. It reminds me of the Scorpion tank from Halo. That's the cockpit was right there. Yes, I do like that. Boom, there's his head. So, yeah, I got this figure. I like him. And plus, he has no kibble. And no, he does not have the mess. Yeah. And I don't know if you ever owned that figure before, Ruben.
I never got that Warpath, which I already told you this.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me send a quick text real quick. Hey! And I have two more figures. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to save the best for last. Everyone knows here, or almost everyone, for those who are new, because I know I have a new watcher, so you wouldn't know about this, but everyone knows I got Studio Series Blackout. He was missing a couple of pieces, Scorponok. Both of his wrist panels and his little helicopter blade, and on the back of the helicopter blades, they were stressed out, all of it. And even the little antenna thing that sticks out of his chest was damaged. So, for the figures I just showed off, and the one I'm about to show, and also for the record, I did that my original, the Blackout I had did get stolen also, unfortunately. So, hold on, I might have a quick announcement in a sec. Malicious, hang on. I like that Warpath. I can't decide which one to keep. Oh, I might be able to help you on that one. Hold on. Anyways, thanks to the guy, if he's watching, thank you so much for this trade. I got a replacement of Studio Series Blackout, fully complete. I got the arm panels, the helicopter, the back helicopter blade, and Scorponok. And the blades are not stressed out right here at the little pegs, or the little bar pieces, and this piece here. So yes, I love this Blackout. I hope I can get Grindor, because I know Grindor was bigger than Optimus Prime, and he's bigger than this version, or he's bigger than Blackout, so if I get the Grindor, I'm just going to extend the legs straight. So he's really tall. But yes, I love Blackout. Literally one of my favorite Decepticons. Alright, hold on. Okay. Good. And what is this? Because I got one more figure. Alright. Now for the last one. I know Ruben kind of has this figure, but he doesn't have him at the same time. I got the rare one. The same guy I traded all the figures I just showed you, along with the Blackout and the last one. He was selling this figure for $50. And I figured, you know what? I might as well get this figure because he looks awesome. I got Transformers. Even though this figure is part of Revenge of the Fallen, he's technically part of a different line of Revenge of the Fallen. Ooh, we kind of had a sneak peek right there. I got Transformers, Hunt for the Decepticons. And by the way, this figure is a 2-pack. I don't have the other two. Technically a 3-pack, but still 2. I don't have the others. But Transformers, Hunt for the Decepticons, Sideways. Yes, I have the Audi himself. Sideways. This ain't the Studio Series version. This is, like I said, the original Hunt for the Decepticons version. Mine is a little... He's very, very loose. So, nothing that some super glue won't fix. But, yes, I'm so happy I got this figure. I do hope to get the Studio Series version, but still. This, yes, Ballalicious, this figure is nice. And plus, I don't know who owns this figure, who's watching my channel, but if you got this figure, take this figure and compare it. For an example, compare it right next to Legacy Wild Rider and Drag Strip, and look how big a deluxe was back then compared to now. And you know, like if Blue Streak got oh goodness, yes. Sure. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, I love this figure. I haven't transformed him. I'm not going to, but yeah, this figure is awesome. And I do like that the bumper is on his back like in the movie. I don't think the Studio... Ruben, correct me if I'm wrong. Does the Studio Series one have the bumper on his back? Or the rear of the car? Ruben.
What?
Oh, I asked you. I can't remember, but did a Studio Series Sideways have the bumper on his back like that?
I don't think so. I might have to check.
With a right hand. But yeah. I'm happy I got these figures. And by the way, Ballalicious, if you would like to join, just let me know if you want to, and I'll send you a link. But yeah, all the figures I got right now. But yeah, hang on a minute. But yeah, unfortunately, I had to say goodbye to this bad boy right here to get all these figures. But in my opinion, it was worth it because I got Sideways Blackout and Blue Streak. I mean, not Blue Streak. Yeah, Blue Streak. Not it. I cannot believe Blue Streak has the silver colors and Silver Streak has the blue colors. It confuses me. That's a freaking error. But yeah, that was pretty much my toy haul. Hold on a minute. Okay. And for those who didn't see my last live stream, I did get Combiner Wars Cyclonus and Titans Return Hot Rod and Perceptor. And recently I did get Wild Rider, Bulkhead, and Knockout from Legacy. Yeah, hang on a minute. Fix my mask. I might turn off my camera here in a minute, but check on the comments. So yeah, 2 down, 3 to go. I just got to get Motormaster, Dead End, and Breakdown. Technically, I have Breakdown because, come on, he's repainted Wild Rider. Why? And the guy I was talking to, me and him were talking, and he said, yeah, Hasbro was being lazy when it came to that, to Breakdown, like literally. So, yeah. And I know there's been a lot of Transformers news. I'm sorry if I can't screen share still, but it'll be all right. Hopefully, some time in the future, I'll be back to screen sharing. But I am going to look on TIW. Hang on a minute. But we do have some Rise of the Beast news. I should have put it. Excuse me, 1 minute. That. I had a piece of hair in my mouth right there. But anyways, we did technically get some Rise of the Beast news regarding 2 voice actors. I don't know if I already covered it. I can't remember. No, I don't remember at all. But yeah, we got the casting for Mirage and Airazor. Yeah. I don't know. I think the actor who's playing Mirage is Pete Davidson. I can't. I'm probably mispronouncing his name, but I think that's his name. And the actor who is playing Airazor, I don't know her name, the actor's name, I mean, but I know she played on Star Trek Discovery as the, I think the High Evolution. No, not, god darn it, I'm thinking of Marvel now, but I know she was the captain, or Captain Burnham, the main character in Star Trek Discovery. She actually cared for this girl, so, or this woman, I should say, because one, she was like a mother to her, and she was the captain at the time. So I'm sorry I can't remember her name, but long story short, she's gonna be the actor. Hang on, wait, let me.
Yeah, jeez.
Okay, I only got the. Hang on a minute. I found the article. Okay, I think her first name is Yo. I don't. No, literally. You can look it up if you want to, guys. But yeah, so yeah, she'll be playing Airazor, which I think is awesome. Because I like seeing actors from Star Trek. Actually, I don't mind joining. I just don't know how. Oh shoot! I did not send a link. Or give me. Oh shoot! The worst part is my tablet is sideways, so I have. no, literally, my tablet is literally not up like this. It's sideways. I hope someone got a laugh out of that. Get it? Because and like so this character's name is Sideways, so there you go, Sideways. Get it? So, I know Ruben's not laughing, so clearly that joke was weak for him. And plus, he doesn't like jokes. So people, if you want to roast him for that, go ahead. I'm joking. All right, let me send a link in the chat. Okay, there you go, Barlicious. If you hang on a minute. Okay, there you go, Barlicious. If you would like to join, you're more than welcome to. I could just add you in. So yeah, guys, I'm actually excited to hear the actor who plays Mirage. We did get a tiny, just a smidge bit of his voice, and but all we hear him, the actor go, Pete Davidson, all we hear him do is go. So we kind of got a hint of what he might sound like because he's actually rehearsing the voice. Like, for example, I sound like him. Like, okay, this is how we normally talk about. You got to get the robot. Like, come here, I'll kick your butt. Yeah, we kind of got a hint of what his voice will be. So we'll see how his character will be. Let me check backstage here. Okay. But yeah. And I'm trying to think. We kind of did get some more description of Optimus Primal some time ago. I don't remember if it was posted on TFW 2005 or not. Oh, and by the way, real quick, I know I haven't done this video yet. You know what? I might have to put this in the title. I don't know if I can even remember it, but I think, Ruben, real quick, have you seen any? Well, I know you can't watch the whole episodes, but have you seen any of the clips of She-Hulk, like
Yes.
from beginning to end? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I know Ruben loves She-Hulk, but okay. Long story short, I hate the series. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. And again, I hated it. Too much fourth wall breaking. It doesn't make sense to me. The only part I really did like was one part. I think it was in the 8th episode when Daredevil and She-Hulk were getting it on, if you know what I mean. So it was kind of funny seeing Daredevil get some She-Hulk, if you know what I mean. That was the only good part for me.
Yep.
Okay, sorry guys. I might do my next live stream, maybe if I can remember. I will try to do a video on it, but like I said, I could not handle any of the fourth wall breaking. Like, it doesn't make sense. Not Daredevil, Deadpool, it made sense. Like, literally, it made sense. But I'm just sitting here like, you are fourth wall breaking in front of all these people and they're not commenting about it. As if the screen just stopped and you're like, all right, hang on, pause. Okay, so this is going to happen, this is going to happen. So let's see how it works. Unpause. All right, you get it? You can't. I really wanted to like the series. I did. But the only part, hang on. One last thing I did not like was the Abomination's voice. I loved the way he looked. I hated his voice. Because he's like, oh, well, in the Abomination show, he's like, oh, hey, I'm the Abomination. Yeah. So I'm going to stay in this form now, if you know what I mean. That's how his voice sounds, and he doesn't sound like, I am the Abomination. Come on. He doesn't sound like that. I could not handle the voice. They could have done something else. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I respect other people's opinions, but I just could not handle it. And the series was cringe. Like, seeing She-Hulk doing the twerk on the post-credit scene. I'm sure Ruben saw it. I'm sure he likes it, but me, it was cringe. Literally, the whole series from beginning to end was cringe. Hold on, let me add to next stage. Balilicious. Add to stream. Hey, Balilicious, how you doing?
Sorry, I got some. I should have prepared. I've got some figures to move before I can get my camera in some decent position. There you go. It's a bit bad.
Hey.
Yeah. There you go. Hubcap there. That's good. Which is nice.
Oh, nice.
I don't know where to put him, but stick him up my ass. Greetings! How are you all? Nice to meet you for proper at last. Even though you got a mask on, that's fine. I quite approve of the mask.
Yeah, I decided to go with a disguise this time. Like, hang on. Peek right there. Oh, I got a face reveal briefly. Oh well, people have seen my face before, but anyways. Yeah.
Did you ask him like British?
What?
No.
Oh gosh. Anyways.
I'm Welsh. I'm Welsh.
What?
Look, can you see this? This is my lighter. That proves that I'm Welsh. It doesn't because the lighting is British and everything's backwards, but there you go. So, how is everyone? Alright.
Yeah. You get any new Transformers figures lately?
I still haven't transformed G-Axis.
Oh.
He's nice.
Yeah, that's the newer one. Yeah, he is, and yeah, there's.
The thing is, there's a lot of yellowing on it, but when I look back at the comics, that's meant to be yellow. Oh dear me! You've got a yellowing problem on that one.
Oh gosh, yeah, I can imagine how bad that Legacy G-Axis is yellowing.
Nah, I'm only kidding. I was just talking about the yellow parts that are supposed to be yellow. I haven't seen. I've got Motormaster. Is that his name? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this other one that's reputed to yellow, and none of them have. That's probably because in Wales we don't get enough sunshine.
Worth.
Yeah, I cannot handle the yellowing. The yellowing is just bad.
I did a naughty thing as well, and I opened an early Christmas present. And don't tell my missus if you ever meet her, but it's lovely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bug.
Oh man, it's so cool. I love it. I don't know why I hate Bumblebee, but I always like Goldberg. I don't know why. It's very weird, isn't it? It's probably because Goldberg's got the original Bumblebee head, not that stupid humanized face they had in the cartoon. I like that weird insectoid thing.
Yeah.
That's me, eh?
Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. But hey, if no one sees that you opened it, then I guess you get away with it.
Yeah, if you're innocent, you can get away with anything.
Yeah, true. Oh, I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing. Nothing to see here.
Just give it a go. Sometimes you gotta duck and weave, but you can be all right.
Hey, Tia, thank you. All right.
I'm looking for something else that might be fun, but
okay. Yeah,
the missus bought me this the other day.
Oh, what you get?
It's the authentic Shockwave.
Oh yeah, that thing. Nice. How is
I've come out with this different version of the alt mode that looks way better than what they show you on the packaging. and it also justifies these weird
Yeah.
panels here, and it puts the gun on the top. Well, I can understand having one on the bottom as well, but it also puts the wings on top of it, and this whatever is this like a bridge like they had in previous versions. So,
Yeah.
like, rather than, well, basically they told you to do it upside down on the box. Load of rubbish, but it was really cheap, and I wasn't expecting it, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I can't remember whether
And
pissing lenses on this thing. Sorry, did I swear? I apologise.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that.
oh, you did. We could see
Oh no,
you did.
pissing isn't swearing, is it? That's just having a wet. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. But, Ruben, is pissing swearing? From what you know,
What?
here in the U.S., is saying the word pissing a swear word?
oh, gives a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. Who cares? Yeah.
It looks like it says here there's one person watching, and I happen to know for a fact that there's at least 3 people watching because there's 3 of us here.
Yeah. You know. Hey, TF Geek, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Oh shit! There's a
Did you
chat.
see the-
Sorry, I keep forgetting
Oh
there's
no,
a
you
chat.
good.
No, sorry,
Oh, you
sorry,
good.
everyone.
Oh, you good. How are you doing, TF Geek?
I'm doing great. I'm
Hi, Geek. How you doing, mate? Cool.
doing fantastic. I'm expecting some Transformers figures to arrive over the next 2 days, so hopefully they'll show up on Friday.
Nice.
Did you see
Yeah.
the new? Did you see the new figures I got, TF Geek, that I traded
No.
my DLX Foley movie Soundwave for?
No, please share.
Okay. I got me the Cyberverse Hatchet figure from Dark of the Moon.
Nice. I remember having that figure.
Oh, I've got that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. The jet.
And I got, I'm sure you might be shocked on this one, TF Geek. Generations
Ooh,
G-Axis.
yeah, nice.
And I also got this figure. I had to re-buy or re-get this one, so.
Ooh, Earthrise Blue Streak, fantastic.
And also this one, too. I got Warpath, the Generations version.
Oh, nice.
Alright. And I got me a newer version of Blackout, since my original one had issues.
Oh, cool, cool. Congrats.
And are you ready to see this one? Yeah, thank you.
I'm ready.
I got Hunt for the Decepticons Sideways.
Ooh, Revenge of the Fallen Sideways, nice. Yeah, I still have that figure.
And I also got Wild Rider, Bulkhead, and Knockout from Legacy.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. Yeah.
And I also got Combiner Wars Cyclonus and Titans Return Hot Rod and Perceptor.
Oh,
Nice. There's the Studio Series version.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
No, he does not have the
Glad you-
spoilers.
Yeah.
No
Oh, wow.
spoiler alert.
Yes.
No spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
So I don't know if you guys have been seeing the community posts I've been posting on my YouTube channel, but I got some Legacy figures in over the last few weeks.
I saw your posts. I forgot one of them.
Yeah.
I
Oh
see
wait,
it
I
here.
know one of them. You know what? I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but go ahead.
So thanks to my local Target store, I got Knockout from Legacy.
Yeah. The Knockout Doctor.
And then I got Alita 1.
Oh yeah, you got nice.
Yeah. And then also thanks to my local Target store, I finally decided to get Red Cog.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Wow. No. God, you got to take it with me or any of us.
And I shared and I told a buddy of mine that
You took a bullet.
what?
You took a bullet for everyone else.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, when I was at my local Target store a few weeks ago, I looked at all the legacy figures they had, and Red Cog was the only figure that they had that I didn't have. So I figured, why not? And I joked with one of my friends.
What do you mean? Why not? How long have you got?
Yeah. Anyways, I made a joke to one of my friends that I rearranged the letters of his name from Red Cog to Codger. It worked.
It did. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so I rearranged the letters of his name to Codger. And the friend of mine who I told that joke to, he lives in the United Kingdom, so he said that he's like, you know what that word means? And I said, yeah, that's why I thought of it.
I need a pen.
Wow.
Yeah, but I have some exciting news. I found a seller on eBay who lives down in Los Angeles who got a hold of a copy of a Legacy Transformers figure that technically hasn't been released in the United States yet. So, gentlemen, I am proud to present you with Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Minerva.
Nice.
Wow, congratulations.
Her name.
It's Elita 1 with a different head.
Exactly. Yep. And now that I have both of them still in the box, look at the artwork. It's mirrored, almost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you can tell if you have Elita 1 or Minerva by the direction that the box art of their vehicle modes are facing. And then here's the back of Minerva's box.
That's interesting.
And there's a back of Elita 1's box. Interestingly enough, on the artwork, the images are almost the same. So yeah, they just digitized Elita 1's photographs into Minerva's paint job. And
okay.
And the seller who is selling this on eBay, he imported these from overseas, and the reason and the evidence I had to support that is what my finger's covering on Minerva's box. I know how you guys are going to be able to read it because of my bad camera. This version of Minerva was originally going to be distributed in Hong Kong. Yeah. So as soon as I get through, right after I review Elita 1, I'm going to review Minerva. Someone told me why not do a review of both of them at the same time, and honestly, there's some things I have to say about both characters that if I were to put both figures in the same review, I'd make the review longer than my reviews already tend to be. I also found a Wild Rider at my local Target store. I set Wild Rider off to the side because I'm debating about whether or not if I should wait until Dead End and Breakdown are released before I take Wild Rider and also Dragstrip out of their boxes, because I am proud to present you guys with Motormaster.
Nice.
No.
So now I have 3/5 of Menasor completed or added to my
collection.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to work out another anagram. Sorry to interrupt. I thought you finished.
No, I'm done.
Okay, we'll carry on. I was just trying to work out another anagram for Red Cog.
Oh, yes. Sure, please.
Well, if it doesn't quite work, if you were willing to pronounce the C as the soft C, as in S,
yeah,
and you added the A, as in I got a Red Cog, then it could, with a stretch, it could be dog ass.
I know what he's mean. I know what he's talking about. I'm not going to even say it.
Just go stop there anyway.
Yeah.
I've had a drink.
You You could also rename You could also rename the letters of his name to GROCED and say Grossed.
It almost says records as well. It's a bit weird. I just
Or you
got
could rearrange the letters
I gotta get out of it.
Or you could rearrange the letters GORCED, Gorst.
Ruben, whatever dirty thing you were thinking of, can you please type it in Discord to me?
No.
So I can know what you were thinking.
No.
Oh dear, that sounds really taboo. Then if he doesn't want.
Yeah,
to
so
share.
that's need to know.
Well, I don't know,
No,
so I
private
think you don't have to know.
Private
Who's the
text it to me.
finisher
I'm gonna
bot?
have someone.
I have to admit there were
Frank
a couple of
Castle
nights,
says it.
I have to admit there were a couple of nights earlier this week where I came close to getting some of the reviews I have to do finished, but life's been getting in the way. So I'm hoping that I'll finally get. If I can't get to review tonight when this live stream ends, I might do one tomorrow morning. I do one tomorrow night, but I have to work tomorrow night, so hopefully there'll be time this weekend if I can.
No.
Yeah, I told you.
I-
You're being a dumb. You're being in the dead ass.
I am not saying what
Yeah.
you just said. Yeah, this could. Yeah, if this is said on stream, I think I will lose all my stuff or lose my chance. Get age restricted. I don't freaking know. Yeah, we are not saying that.
Okay.
I forgot I got
Oh,
this.
gosh. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
I
I've
think
had Warpath since he was released back in 2007.
I need that.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
but
Warcraft?
To go back to the theme of Warpath, yeah, I forgot. I just saw it in front of me now, but I got it for Christmas a couple of years ago and just put it in a box and didn't think about it. And I dug it out recently, and it's glorious. I really like it. I don't know why. There's something about this mold and these colors. It just works.
Yeah, I have all three versions of that mold: Warpath, Brushguard, and the original version of Cybertron Overhaul.
I've got brush guards. I had brush guards since like about 2006, but that one came recently. But I never got the other one because he look. I would have to pretend he's Brawn, and it just wouldn't work. And he was supposed to be Trailbreaker, hence Leo Breaker when he got.
Yeah, when he gets upgraded into the line, yeah. I think they named him I think they named him Overhaul because it was too much of an overhaul to try and give him the name he originally intended for it.
Good one.
I found out that if you have the Hunt for the Decepticons, the large Voyager class figure of Sea Spray, that Warpath figure from the movies can store on the back of him. There's just barely enough room for that mold to fit on his car carrier.
It's designed for Breacher, isn't it?
Yeah, it's designed for Breacher, but if you have other Scout class figures that are similar in size, then they can fit on the back of Sea Spray.
I've got this messed up sort of Aspergic idea about Breacher. I've got Breacher. I haven't got Sea Spray, but Breacher. He's blue. He's a buggy thing. He's only little. He's got 6 wheels. I reckon he's roller with a robot mode. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
Well,
because I haven't got Sea Spray.
Well, if you're all sharing our favorite Warpath figures, this is mine.
Oh no, I don't know what my favorite is. I don't know what the. That's not Warpath to me. It's not a tank, is it?
What?
Oh man, I almost bought one of those 7 years ago at the final ever auto assembly.
Yeah.
But it was £7 and I only had 10 left. And the whole place was about shut, and I thought I can find something better for £10, and I just wished at Christ ever since that I bought that.
Yeah. So for those of you guys wondering, this is a third-party version of Warpath that was made by Iron Factory. They're known for making tiny Legends class-sized Transformers figures, and I figured their version of Warpath was size accurate with the Legends class versions of the mini-bots Hasbro officially released.
Yeah.
I think it was that. It might have been the official Legends one, actually, that I was talking about. Looks cool
Yeah,
as
no,
fuck, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is version of Warpath was made by Iron Factory, and I got
Oh.
this back
Oh.
in I think 2015, following the disappointing Combiner Wars Warpath
I
figure.
can see it better now. Yeah. Oh, that is nice. It reminds me a bit of Grand Slam as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose because there's a red tank in it. Are you going to transform it for us or what?
No, because he's a
Well,
pain.
because what?
He's a pain to transform. A bit of a delayed reaction between our
Come on, dude. Let's talk figures.
Let's see.
I can show you something else that's quite small and a similar color. But I'm going through my stuff and I keep finding all these things I forgot in my hand. And I remember buying this.
Oh yeah, that's my first ever Elita 1 figure.
Yeah, this is the Elita 1. Yeah, exactly. I had a rotten day in work, and this was all they had in the shop, and it was cheap. And I thought that looks so cute in bike mode. I just gotta have it, and I still don't know if I regret it. And that was in 2008.
Yeah, I don't regret getting that version of Elita 1 because it was Elita 1 for starters, and that I missed out on the original Energon RC figure that it's repainted from. So
Yeah, this is the only one I've got. It goes nice with this, to be honest. I think the colours aren't exactly the same.
I forgot his name. I forgot his name. I have the figure that it's repainted from, which is Hunt for the Decepticons Brimstone.
Yeah, I've got that one as well.
Yeah.
I think this one,
that's his name.
Chop Saw.
Yeah.
Chop Saw.
Yeah, Chop Saw was one of only 5 Decepticons released in the Reveal the Shield line. The others were Legends Class Megatron, Legends Class Starscream, Deluxe Class Cyclonus, who was released in the 2-pack with Hot Rod, and Voyager Class Lugnut.
Well, that's a bit of bloody trivia for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of Voyager Class Lugnut, I tried several times to get hold of that. I wish I just picked it up when I saw it in the store, but I was only collecting Legends Class at that time.
Oh yeah.
But what a beautiful figure that still looks.
I found Reveal the Shield Lugnut at my local Ross Dress for Less store, which sells
Lucky
for half the retail price. So I got Lugnut for, I think it was $9.99 back in 2011.
No.
Okay. I think this was about 2008 or 9, and I saw it in Tesco, which I suppose at the time would have been the equivalent of Target for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it was like stepping back into the 80s around then with that the extended line from Revenge of the Fallen. They were just everywhere in all kinds, and I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I saw eventually I saw Jazz and Trax from Reveal the Shield, was it?
Yeah, Reveal the Shield. Yeah, it was released in 2011.
And I had to make a huge decision on which one to get, and then I realised that the previous week it would be my birthday, and I had a pocket full of cash, so I bought them both.
Yeah.
But I didn't get Lugnut, and I should have.
I had a chance to get Grapple, but someone bought him before me.
I'm glad I didn't, because I got a new one now. But yeah, I was after that one for a long time. A lot of regret for missing out on that one.
Yeah, I got Lugnut and Deep Dive.
What's Deep Dive?
He's a green and black repaint of the Voyager class Hunt for the Decepticon Sea Spray.
I didn't even know there was one, but that's cool.
Oh yeah, there were 4 Voyager class figures in the Reveal the Shield line: Lugnut, Deep Dive, Grapple, and Strafe, who was a repaint of Revenge of the Fallen.
Cyclonus.
Mind
Wipe.
What?
Mind Wipe.
Yeah, Mind Wipe.
All right. Another one I missed out on. I got the little drone thing that attaches to it.
Oh yeah.
But the white and yellow one.
Oh yeah. That's
Sunspot.
Solar Flare.
Sunspot.
Or Sunspot. Yeah, Sunspot. I forgot his name. Yeah, he's a repaint of got the original guy's name.
I mean, I think it was Skystalker, wasn't it?
Skystalker. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I found out that Revenge of the Fallen, Mindwipe, and Skystalker, it's not just in their jet modes. They were originally going to combine in robot modes. And I remember after both figures were released, fans went around trying to figure out the combination for robot mode. And someone figured it out, and I did it myself. And you can just barely do it, but because it was a canceled combination, it's fan based, so there's no instructions, as far as I'm aware of how to do it. To combine Mindwipe and Skystalker together in robot mode, you half transform Mindwipe, leaving a gap in his chest. Then you shove Skystalker into that gap, and then you rotate the Skystalker's wings so they end up on Mindwipe's chest as a pair of chest wing armor. And Skystalker, his head ends up turning into a cannon because he's a Cyclops like Shockwave. So that's how Mindwipe and Skystalker, and then Skystalker, you position his legs so they look like boosters of a jetpack. So basically, Skystalker turns into a chest cannon / backpack for Revenge of the Fallen Mindwipe, and that's how they combine in robot mode.
It's ringing a bell. I think I've seen pictures of it. It's going to prove extra tricky for me, though, because I've only got one of them.
Yeah, I still have Mindwipe and Skystalker in my collection. I'm not getting rid of those movie figures.
Yeah.
I've got. Oh, look, I found my clones as well. I was going to show people them. I was very proud of finding them.
Nice.
Which sword did you
I'll show you the other one, but they're pretty similar.
Yeah. Is that? Can you show us which one that is, please?
Oh, that one's the one that looks a bit like this one, but without the sword.
Oh, that's Wingspan. I recognize the chest symbol.
Ah, you did. Yeah, I put these are the Combiner Wars swords gun things, that came with Stunticons, some of them.
Yeah.
And I just thought they make Paints' beast mode a little bit more having a tail. And the guns, they go nice on Wingspan.
Oh yeah.
Because it's nice if you can fly to be able to shoot things that are underneath you. I'm only speculating. I've never done it myself.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys would be interested, but a friend of mine, his name, I don't know if you're subscribed to his channel. His name is
No, I'm not interested.
What?
I said I was joking. I'm sorry. I think I'm funny and I'm not.
Okay. Anyways, a friend of mine, his name is Beastman Reviews. I don't know if you're subscribed to his channel. He does great reviews on Transformers. And
we don't know until he names it.
Okay, yeah, Beastman Reviews is his name. And
Beastman Reviews.
Beastman Reviews. That's the name of his YouTube channel. Go subscribe, check his channel out. He does great videos. Anyways, last week he did a video showing off what he felt was a monstrous Transformers figure in celebration of Halloween, and so I told him that I'd try and do one of my reviews dedicated to a monster Transformers Halloween video, which the figure I'm going to try and show off for Halloween is God Neptune, the Combiner.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I still have him in his box. That's what these legacy figures are sitting on. God Neptune's inside there. So I'm hoping to review him. That's why I disassembled a Piranacon and put the Seacons back in their beast modes, because that's what God Neptune comes packaged in. So when I get around to that review, it's going to be a long one because I'm going to show off all of the Seacons beside each other. Except, of course, for Nautilator here. He's not a member of God Neptune's Seacons. He's the only one who wasn't repainted into God Neptune's colors. Takara Tomy decided to just have 5 team members on God Neptune.
So, if you ever want to sell your Seacons, I could stretch just some kind of price.
No, the Seacons aren't going anywhere. They're staying in my collection.
I need a
All
sea
right,
con in
then,
my
well-
collection.
Yeah. Oh, but wait a second.
Well, it's a good job I can't find my wallet then, isn't it?
Wait a second. Was not a later? He wasn't repainted into God Neptune, or was he?
Dun dun dun. There's
Nice.
twins.
Uh huh. So yeah, I got a duplicate copy of Nautilator to go with God Neptune, and so Takara Tomy a few years ago did a pack-in comic explaining what happened to Nautilator when the Seacons upgraded from Piranacon into God Neptune. Apparently, he did undergo the paint job change and became a team member of God Neptune. But right afterwards, God Neptune was battling Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, and Shattered Glass Optimus Prime obliterated Nautilator, murdered him, and then, to add insult to injury, he took Nautilator's lifeless body away so that the Seacons were only left with 5 teammates. So, yeah, and the name that Takara Tomy gave Nautilator's God Neptune upgrade, well, in Japan, Takara Tomy gave Nautilator the name Lobclaw because, you know, he's a lobster with claws. Lobclaw, get it?
Yeah.
So when he upgraded into his God Neptune paint job, Takara Tomy decided to upgrade Lobclaw's name to, and I could not believe this, I still laugh at it to this day. Apparently, they couldn't directly translate his name from Japanese to English because some Japanese characters can't be translated directly into a Latin-based alphabet. But his name, this guy's name, is Lobhammer.
Mm.
You know, like a lobster with hammers.
Yep.
But the
God, what?
the word
That-
lob is spelled Lawb. So this guy's name is Lobhammer.
Bruh.
All right. There's a lot to unpack there if you really wanted to, but I don't think there's anything inside really. I think that's just a complete mistransliteration of all sorts of directions.
Uh-huh.
But
Mhm. But anyways, I
what
spent a
is even funnier than that is when they did that RID 2015 thing, and they did 2 lobster formers, and they called them Bisque and Thermidor.
I know.
Mhm.
Those are named after dishes that you cook
Dishes.
with. Yeah. I actually found out lobster bisque from a cartoon when I was a kid. This guy offered a kid a lobster bisque, and the kid ran away and vomited at the sight of it.
Oh, God.
I used to think the Rocklords were turned into potatoes. I'm sure there was one called Vichyssoise. Maybe I'm wrong about
Oh my God.
that. And MASH.
Well, I remember a few weeks ago I asked Transformers fans which Transformers character they felt had the funniest name.
Oh God, let's not be doing that because there's so many. Windbreaker.
Wait.
Thrust.
Let me check on the internet.
Yeah. But even some of the minicons from Armada, 2 of the minicons from Armada, their names are Spiral, and the other minicon's name is Oval.
Oval.
Uh-huh. What an intimidating name.
I can think of a.
The other was called
If anyone never heard of it,
Yeah.
if anyone has never heard of this character, look up images if you want to. But the worst Transformers character's name is Erector.
Oh, I saw it.
No, that's just funny. That's great.
Well,
That's
it
not
has
bad.
Have you seen the photos?
he has a construction crane for his alt mode.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
I thought he was named after the Erector sets that were sold back in the 1950s.
Hold on, I need to.
How old are you?
What? How old do you think? First, how old do you think I am?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. If I was forced to, I'd say you were probably a bit younger than me.
Guess an age. I don't care.
All right, then 385.
What the
I
hell?
meant the actual age.
I said just a little bit younger than me.
Okay, but yeah, I know.
I'm 396.
Well, I can't count my age. I can't calculate my age in weeks of life or months.
It's a personal question. You don't have to answer it. I was just trying to have a bit of a laugh. I thought it was funny because I've had a drink.
I'm 32.
Oh, really?
Go ahead.
Shit, man. You're older than I thought you were.
Thank you.
I thought you were
Everyone
about 26, to be honest.
What? You thought I was 26? Oh, I'm flattered. Thanks for the compliment.
No, like ish in that area. Well, you kind of are in that area, aren't you?
but we're interrupting Starscream. He was showing us. Someone made an animation of Generation 1 Erector in motion.
Oh, well, you're obsessed now. You're obsessed. Is what's
Jeff.
going on.
Well, now that I know what the word means, I am.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw you show that before. That's wow.
Yeah.
You know what's the other funny part is? I was looking up. I click on TFW 2005. When I see the word erector, damn it, Starscream said it. And I was like, perfect timing.
Uh-huh.
And by if someone looks at old Transformers G1 Megatron toy and Kelly thinks it's not right about it.
For fuck.
You
You
know
mean the trigger dick?
Hey, everyone! I just noticed something. Just a second. Look at me. If I
Hey.
go like that, because it
Oh,
feels
the
comfortable.
Classic metal figure
I-
trick. I know that.
If I turn my hand upside down, I'm Zoidberg, aren't I?
Somebody called that
Oh.
Zoidberg. We're gonna have
Yeah.
I just realised that, and I thought I'd share. That's all.
Okay. I don't get it.
As you were.
Do I have to teach everyone about Futurama now?
Oh,
No.
I've only seen one or two episodes of that show, and no, that show is not for me.
Look, we were talking about lobster box. That happened. It's all. I think the Matrix is running out of material and it's beginning to recycle itself.
Man, I want some lobster. I want some lobster roll.
I've never tried lobster, but everyone I know who's eaten it says that it tastes just like wax. It tastes like fish flavored wax.
Bullshit.
That's
I'll
because
be
they've
the
eaten
judge
it
of
from some shitty fast food joint rather than the proper place or making it themselves. But then it's a bit pricey, isn't it?
that. God, I just made a curse right now.
Why?
Look.
Let me see what he's screen sharing.
Oh, I did a screenshot
Oh,
of
God.
the fucking profile photo I have.
Oh.
That's just a moth.
Let me guess. Is that supposed to be the Mothman?
Yeah, no. Here's the thing, though. There's like an old meme of this guy was taking a photo of his backyard. This moth come out of nowhere, and somehow he made a meme called Lamp. Everyone called memes now.
I've seen better. Take SpongeBob when they did the close up of the butterfly in that one episode.
God. Well, this is much better.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Fruit Loops.
Let me full screen so. No, let me just full screen this.
That's what.
See
That's why.
why.
This is better.
Okay, now if the cat had been an orange striped one, then it would have been more funny because it could have looked like a scene from Garfield.
Yeah. Wait.
We got a lot of moths right here.
There.
Oh no! Get it off! Get it
Oh,
off!
Get her done.
Oh, they turned Scrapbook into Mater.
I found it on Twitter a couple months. I think about a month ago. I don't remember. All right, let me put back the puffer fish.
Honestly, Scrapbook, he looks a little to me like Transformers Prime Trailbreaker with a tow cable.
Okay.
Hey, TFN Geek. You know what I think is the most ridiculous combiner for the Combiner Wars line, TFN Geek?
Optimus Prime.
Galvatronus
Defense.
with Cyclonus combining with 2 Decepticons
Oh
and
yeah.
2 Imperial bots. What is that? What is that?
Yeah. What I think is the lamest combiner that was released in Combiner Wars.
Oh, nice. Oh, what?
Betatron. Scattershot without his
What?
Technobot teammates.
What?
Look it up. Hasbro made it an official combiner. You combine Scattershot with a bunch of random Autobots, and his name changes from Computron to Betatron.
Oh, that's weak.
Wow.
Exactly. I actually skipped out on the individually released Combiner Wars Scattershot when it first came out because I wanted to wait for the full Computron set to be released. But I did get it a few years ago because I took the laser gun that he had and I gave it to Power the Prime's Abominus so he'd have a weapon.
I think there's a couple of uses for that. The spear scattershot. And he is, isn't he? He's just spear. I bought him because I found him on discount for £11 and I hadn't bought a Transformer for months because there was nothing available.
That's a good price for
I need,
a boy.
By the way,
you know, that plastic craving that you get, that you just need something.
Oh yeah,
But I figured that
my most recent Transformers purchase.
if you get the oh my goodness, let me think now. There's an Ironhide in Combiner Wars now, an Ironhide Prowl, and whoever else you want to use. But they make that. I can't remember what it's called. It was a combiner from the Japanese Beast Wars.
What? Who,
I can't remember the name of it.
Magnaboss?
Magnaboss, that's the one. See,
Yeah.
it was made out of 3, wasn't it? Ironhide, Prowl, and Silverbolt. And
Yeah.
that can sort of stand in as your Silverbolt, I guess. And then, like, just stick, like, I don't know, Jazz and... Oh, you're not... nope, Sunstreaker or whatever. But also, I found this comic, a reprint of it, and they've got Silverbolt, Ironhide, Mirage. No, it's not Mirage. Ironhide, Prowl, Silverbolt, Sunstreaker, and Wheeljack. And Galvatron's trying to turn them into a team because of their little, like, weird idiosyncrasies that don't make them quite Autobots. And I thought they could make a combiner team out of those, and you can.
Yeah.
So I bought Combiner Wars Wheeljack years later, and then realised that I'd already given away Ironhide and Sunstreaker to my friend. So, yay me.
Oh yeah. I actually made my own. I actually tried to make a Generation 2 version of Defensor to go with my G2 combiners of Superion, Menasor, and
Defense is weird.
What?
Defensor, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just always found Defensor weird.
Oh yeah.
They're all weird, aren't they? You know, that one's particularly weird.
Yeah, I made G2 Defensor by combining Power of the Prime's Inferno with Power of the Prime's Rekgar, Combiner Wars Alpha Bravo. Who else did I use? Oh yeah, I took Combiner Wars Prowl. And also Combiner Wars Ironhide. G2 Defensor from those figures.
Yes. I like that idea of switching things out like that, and it's a bit like that Japanese one. Was it Gaia Convoy? No, Protect.
Gaia?
I don't know.
Battle Gaia. Yeah.
Battle Gaia. What? I mean, that's a bad name for a protector in the first place. Isn't it? I got into it, mate. I got it.
Oh. Studio Series Preceptor, or is that Titan's Return Preceptor?
Titan's Return.
Oh, okay.
I still love that figure.
like
I
that
still
too.
need that.
Yeah.
Hey, TFN,
He's
do you
just
want to
showing
know
up.
from
Yeah, what do you
From,
think?
I got
Combiner Wars,
Studio
you know,
Series. Again, I don't know which one to keep. I don't know which one to keep. Which one do I keep?
Studio Series. It's Studio Series. That's the clear winner. Titans Returns a dud. I hate
Hey!
Titans Interceptor.
It's not a dud. It's not a dud. It's not a dud. But they're
Can
very
we-
similar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, in certain ways, anyway. There's some real weird
Yeah.
differences.
Yeah. What were you going to ask me, Starscream? I didn't hear.
I think from the Protecto Bus, you know what my favorite character was from that group?
Tell us.
I know it in the Combiner Wars, he was the sixth
I had to change the head of this.
Oh, Rook.
armored cop. Yeah, Rook.
Yeah, the SWAT truck. Yeah. Yeah. So we got the name wrong. Battle Gaia was the repaint of Bruticus. The repaint of Defensor that was released at the very end of G1. His name was, I can't believe this. Takara Tomy named a repaint of Defensor they released at the end of G1. Guard
I'm gonna
City.
get it.
Guard City.
God City.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Dude.
Lame name.
Griff.
Wow, the cat.
And the
Serious
idea with
cat.
that, the idea was that only the red hotspot was the sentient one, and the others were all drones or something. And
Yeah,
I
they started
didn't
that trend with the Seacons and Piranacon. It was only the team
Oh
leader
yes,
of the
yeah.
Seacons.
In Master Force.
Yeah,
Was it Master
Yes.
Force?
yeah. Super God Master Force introduced the Seacons because Piranacon was released in 1988 and was the last Scramble City Gestalt combiner released by Hasbro in the United States.
Yeah. And I really liked them as well, for some reason. I think because they all had
The
target master moves. And that's just another dimension of fun, really. Isn't it? I was a kid.
The only good. Oh, I was going to quickly say the only good combiners in Combiner Wars was really Devastator and Predaking, but Devastator was what did have a squad with Scrapper with a bucket, but that
Is
little
that
head
guy
on-
okay? Is he gonna get back up? I can hear somebody dying back there. No,
Oh
I'm
my
serious. We might have a man down.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Appropriate,
Oh,
just
for
heard-
appropriate considering Halloween's
Oh
13
no,
days.
everybody's accounted for. That's fine. Okay. I was just worried.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was already talking. I was good.
Why don't you take that bloody do-rag off your face and then maybe a bit breathe? There you
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Hang on a minute. Let me do something real quick. But yeah, like I said, the
There's actually been a rise of COVID cases.
We all know what you look like.
yeah, I know that.
There's been an
I know
increase in
everyone knows what I
COVID
look
cases
like.
where I live, so I might have to start wearing a mask outdoors again.
I'm still wearing my
Wait,
mask.
really?
Yeah,
Sheesh.
they said the reason why there might be a resurgence this time of year is because it's flu season.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
flu
God.
season.
Yeah, well, that's nonsense, isn't it? That's just like going, oh no, the weather's got a bit colder. I've got that seasonal sniffle I usually get about this time of year. It's gotta be COVID!
I suffer from severe allergies, so if I didn't have my allergy medication, I'd be sneezing every day.
So do I.
Affect me. Yeah,
Right now it's chilly here in Houston.
it's actually
I
hot
don't
and humid
suffer
here in
from severe
California.
shit myself every time my nose runs.
Even though I don't look it, it's actually Even though I don't look it, it's actually 85 degrees outside right now. Even though it's almost 9 o'clock at night.
Let me check what's the temperature
Wow.
right now. Hold on.
Yeah, but there's a layer of fog in the sky, so it's not just hot. It's humid. It's humid.
Not humidity. It must be COVID coming in. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen the mist? It's probably that.
The COVIDs are coming. The COVIDs are coming. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
Oh,
Bro, not cool.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Right now it's 56 Fahrenheit.
Ooh, yuck.
Oh, no. Here's the
Well,
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, real well, while he's doing that, yeah, I'm not gonna say where I am, but since I live so very, very close to the ocean, like literally, I have a view of it because I'm
So
with
do
some
I.
friends right now. But anyways,
I live
yeah,
on the
I have a
coast.
good view of the ocean, and boy, it's freaking cold. Don't
Right
get me
now, it's,
started.
all right, 7 a.m. Then tomorrow is gonna be 53. Sheesh. Turtle.
Why?
Turtle man.
Turtle boy.
Social boy. Yes. I
Ninja
know.
Turtles.
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
Damn, I still need to get that Shredder figure.
Oh god, Power Rangers. Yeah, that.
And the one from
Man.
the Rise version. Oh god.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Snapchat can become bipedal.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I got
Oh,
you
my
going.
goodness.
Yay.
Yeah, I didn't know, but oh my goodness.
But
By the
seriously,
way,
though, I
I'm
enjoy
curious.
having this figure in my collection.
Nice.
Yeah.
And real quick, TFNG, is there a story behind that G-Axis figure I have, the Generations one that's remodeled of the Armada Starscream?
Yeah, so the orange deluxe class version of G-Axis that was released in the Thrilling 30 line back in 2014, that's based on his appearance in IDW's comic books. And I don't know if you guys are subscribed to Chris McFeely's YouTube channel. He does a video series called The Basics, best video series on Transformers ever made. I challenge anyone to find one better. Anyways, basically that version of G-Axis, the reason why it's orange is because in 2003, at the very end of the original Robots in Disguise 2001 line, Hasbro decided to randomly repaint the Transformers Machine Wars, I think it was Jetstorm, decided to randomly paint that figure orange and greeny white and released it under the name G-Axis. And that is the first ever G-Axis figure made. That's what G-Axis looked like on the pages of the Transformers Generation 2 comic books originally. So Hasbro decided that apparently G-Axis' original white, yellow, and red and green paint job wouldn't sell him as a character on the Transformers comic books being published by Dreamwave and then IDW, so they decided to make him orange instead. And the orange version of G-Axis, he was featured on IDW, the pages of IDW's Transformers comics for quite a while. But then when IDW decided to end their original ongoing series and rebooted the comic books, when they brought G-Axis back, they brought him back in his original Generation 2 colors of mostly white and yellow. So yeah, that orange version of G-Axis, it's IDW G-Axis, and then the Legacy Voyager class figure we got this year is the original Generation 2 G-Axis.
Yeah.
So basically, even though it's an apples to oranges comparison, it's basically like comparing those two versions of G-Axis. It's the same as comparing the version of G1 Optimus Prime with IDW Optimus Prime.
And still to this day, do you recommend the Generations for the G-Axis figure? The Generations Armada Starscream?
I do recommend you get that deluxe class figure because more than anything else, you could use that you could have that version of G-Axis standing next to the core class versions of Megatron and Starscream. Even though G-Axis is almost the same size as Megatron, you can have that and use that figure as a Legends class size version of G-Axis because he's kind of he's a little brutish, kind of.
And G-Axis was really big.
I want to say G-Axis wasn't Grimlock big, but he was taller than Shockwave.
He crushed people's heads with his hands.
Yeah. So yeah.
And the
Yes.
figure has articulated thumbs and molded together fingers so that you're able to replicate that, which is
Mm.
great.
Yeah, but for those of you guys who don't know who G-Axis is, he was the main villain of Transformers Generation 2, and IDW repeated the story that the Generation 2
Do you know
Marvel
why
comic.
he's called G-Axis?
I do know why he's called G-Axis. Because at the time when he was introduced, the comic book industry was falling apart, and Hasbro kept telling the lead writer of the Transformers comic books in the early 90s, who's now a legend, Simon Furman. Hasbro kept telling him that any issue of the G2 comics could be the last issue. So to write the story with the intention that there might not be a follow-up afterwards. And so out of frustration, Simon Furman, when Hasbro kept telling him we could end you at any time, he said, "Gee, access now." And so that phrase from Simon Furman, "G access," that led to him naming his new Decepticon villain of the G2 comics, G-Axis.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Does that work? I don't know.
Oh,
I've got the actual.
Yeah,
I've got the reprint. Yeah, there he is.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's
I
G-Axis
don't
charging.
get to see it.
Uh-huh.
I got my hand in the way as well, haven't I?
Uh-huh. No, it's no problem. So yeah.
I was all bendy and fucked up and wonky. I nicked this from the library. Well, I didn't nick it. It's nicked from the library.
Now I don't know if you guys were aware. Now I don't know if you guys were aware. I'm sorry for sharing this history for you, but the reason why the comic book industry was falling apart in the early '90s is because during the late '80s, longtime collectors started to sell off the old comics from the 40s and 50s, and everyone thought, oh, there's quick fortunes and big money to be made in comic books. So the comic book publishers kept printing out copies of the more recent issues, thinking that they would be big money, unaware that the big money comics were the super rare and the super old ones from the 1940s that weren't being printed anymore. And by the time people started to sell off their comics, they realized, oh, there's no money to be made here. And the comic book industry collapsed during the early 1990s.
Wow.
And it got so bad. A lot of people, I've surprisingly seen more people that don't know this than I thought there would be. The comic book industry collapsing in the early 1990s was so bad that by 1996, Marvel declared bankruptcy and almost went out of business. They were saved because Disney bought them out.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Somebody blowing their nose.
That was me.
Me. Not me.
Ruben.
Just
What?
a quick flashback, just a couple of seconds. People were asking what new stuff I got. I forgot to show you I got this, which is the
no.
Bumblebee movie.
I still need it.
Cool. I saw that
It's-
thing.
It's
Yeah.
alright. It's a bit wonky, loose, like it don't hold together all that well, but it is lovely to look at and play with.
I hope you guys don't freak out with what I'm about to say, but I saw that RC
Okay.
figure twice at my local Target store, and I refused to get it both times.
Well,
Can I have
that's
it?
your decision, dude.
Unfortunately, it's been sold out since the last time I saw it, Ruben.
Fuck.
But I did see one copy of the Studio Series 86 RC, but then it sold out too.
Fuck. I still need those series figures.
You know what's happening at my local Target store? Blitzwing and Galvatron are shelf warming. And I'm scared because the last time Leader Class figures shelf formed, my local Target store actually got rid of the shelf space for Leader Class Transformers.
Damn.
Wait, which
Yeah.
ones are shell forming?
Leader Class. I've seen at my local Target store for 2 weeks straight now, almost 2.5 weeks actually. I've seen 3 copies of Blitzwing and 3 copies of Galvatron shelf warming.
I need Blitzwing.
Mm-hmm.
If I get the money, I'm sending you money. If you're able to,
Blitzwing is
and I'll cover
shelf warming in my local Smith's,
Wow.
and he's
Yeah.
discounted to £40, down from 55.
Yeah. Leader
And I
Class
still
Transformers.
haven't bought him.
Oh yeah.
Because I reckon the tank looks
Mhm.
phallic enough.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't need an extra appendage.
No.
Mm.
And I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. But the robot mode looks glorious.
If only he was taller. You know what's still the physically tallest Blitzwing figure I have in my collection? The first
Which
one I
one?
got, animated Blitzwing, who was released back in 2008.
Wow.
Well, I never had that one, but
Animated Blitz, I'm going to say this right now. The Transformers animated version of
looks cool.
Blitzwing, it's not only the largest Voyager class figure that was released in the animated line, but it is one of the largest Voyager class figures I've ever transformed. Animated Blitzwing is still the tallest Blitzwing figure that's ever been made. I still have my Legacy Blitzwing in the box, but if you
To
find
be
a
honest, they
photo,
were making them pretty big back then, weren't they? Even like little ones like Bumblebee were quite large compared to what we've got these days.
I will admit some of the Transformers animated figures were large and bulky, but the ones that weren't
Well, I don't mean
large,
bulky. They were just there was more substance to them.
yeah,
They was just more sort of quality for your buck. weren't
yeah. But the one figure that missed the mark and was not large was the Voyager class Lugnut figure.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Lugnut was one of
Yeah.
the smallest Voyager figures in animated.
That was the
Why?
animated one. We're going back to the Revenge of the Fallen one. We like that.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
I
yeah, I remember seeing that. And did they do the bulk? How the bulk? How the? Or am I just thinking of the Lugnut? I saw it in of all things this child's toy shop.
Mm.
Child's toy shop. But I mean like infant's toy shop. What was it called?
Oh,
The Early Learning Centre. That's where I saw it in the window, and I thought that looks really really tiny compared to what it should be.
Oh yeah, they should have made. I was
Wow.
hoping after they made a leader class Bulkhead, he was going to be joined by leader class Lugnut, but that never
Yeah, it
happened.
must have been Lugnut I saw because they didn't do belt cut. Did they? No, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Look at that.
Yeah, I love that. Should have been a leader
Yeah,
class.
Bulkhead got two size. Yeah, Bulkhead got both a Voyager class and leader class size toy and animated. And
Now that I think about it, I think I know why. I think I figured out why Lugnut won the voting panel to be made as a Legacy Evolution, so he could be bigger.
I'm personally hoping that we'll get a new leader class Lugnut figure. I'd love for Lugnut to, if not, I'd love for commander class figures of Lugnut and Tidal Wave to be created.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I know people make fun of it, but that scene from that PS2 game, we do need a tribute to that, don't we?
Mm-hmm. I just
It
hope,
doesn't have to be fighting back.
yeah. I hope if we get a new Tidal Wave figure, he just has his purple and silver paint job from the cartoon instead of that wonky green one that he had in the PlayStation game.
It was the Energon deco that I preferred the most, but each their own. Who cares? Let's just get him, isn't it?
I had a chance to get the Energon version of Tidal Wave back in the day, but I missed out.
I got it.
I'm jealous.
But, yeah, I swapped it with someone who lives like about hundreds of miles away for an Energon Ultra Magnus. I just like the idea.
Rare figure to find. Energon
Yeah, especially here it was apparently, and then it got really popular, but I missed out on that because I didn't even know. And so I ended up swapping something I really liked for something I kind of like.
Yeah. I'm hoping one day I'll get Armada Overload. He's the last Armada figure I need to add to my collection.
Ooh.
And a new modern version of Jetfire.
Yeah.
Fun though, isn't it? Like whatever we do, it's nice to discuss all the different things we got.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we get a lot of
or
Armada
never got.
next year in Legacy Evolution, because next year marks the 20th anniversary of Armada.
Hmm.
They've already shown pictures of Hot Shot, haven't they?
Yeah.
And
And
Yeah.
it looks very much like the original, but now it moves.
Yeah, it's got more articulated joints, and the Minicon partner gimmick has been abandoned.
Oh yeah, and this time I might actually get the Minicom with it as well. Never mind the stupid gimmick.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that game.
Hmm.
Ruth, not Ruth. TFNG, do you own the
I know.
Generation?
What happened then? I
Turned his
just
lamp on.
accidentally turned my thing off.
Oh, the
This,
Thrilling 30 RC.
yeah, the 330. What I didn't notice about the Studio Series one is that this one's got a really sort of kinky looking, like over sexualized belly section going on. And
she's even
that
got a-
one,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she's
got
got a
it.
sculpted belly button on her stomach.
yeah, it's odd and off putting. But the Studio Series one has got, it's all robotized up like it should be.
Well,
And
that's the
hasn't
thing.
got
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
voluptuous thighs.
I didn't dig into it too much, but apparently IDW, which the Thrilling 30 version of RC is based on, IDW tried to make her look more like a humanoid android than a traditional robot.
Which is how it
Wow.
should be ish. But I guess based on their going back to G-Axis, what he was supposed to be doing, but you can justify anything any way you want, I suppose. Horses
Yeah.
for courses. And
But at least it's not as bad as that third-party RC figure that came out last year. Forgot the name of it.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, Starscream, you asked me a question a moment ago.
Oh, do you own the Generations Armada Hot Shot figure?
I do not. I did want to get that figure, but I missed
I
out on
wanted
it.
that.
At least. The only Generations Hot Shot figure I have is the repaint of Siege Hound, based on his Cybertron Defense version.
Would you still recommend that old Generations Armada Hot Shot figure?
I would recommend that because, unlike the upcoming Legacy Deluxe figure, the Universe Classics, that's the line that version of Hot Shot was released in. That one still has his Minicon partner Jolt. And when he was released back in 2009, you paid the same price you would for the other deluxe figure that didn't come with a small partner robot. So, Armada Hot Shot, you got bang for your buck when you got that figure. It was the same thing with the version of Hound that was released in the Universe Classics line, since he came packaged with Ravage. So you could duplicate the scene in episode 2 of G1 when he captures Ravage.
Okay. Yeah, the Hot Shot figure does look good.
Yeah.
Look, my Siege Hound carries that Lionizer guy as a tribute to that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's very
Are any
nice.
of you guys excited for the Earth Mode Hound figure that was leaked a few days ago?
Oh, yes. Let's talk. What did you guys think of the Earth Mode? And unfortunately, Earth Mode Hound is going to be in the buzzworthy line for Legacy. So,
Yeah.
Target.
He's a buzzworthy
Kidding me.
exclusive. Nope, not mass retail, Ruben. Exclusive.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, anyways. Sorry.
I like it. I think it
Yeah.
looks good. I don't want it because I got that one I just showed you.
Yeah.
But the hatchet that I want comes with it.
I don't care for the Hatchet figure, but Earth Mode Hound will be mine.
No, I know you don't, but I do.
Oh yeah, I know. I just hope that shade. I just hope that shade of green is changed because it looks a little off-putting. I prefer the dark green of the Siege Hound since it's accurate to his.
I'm not
original
into all this cartoon accuracy. I prefer a little bit more of like the sort of original box art accuracy.
Oh yeah.
I know that sometimes
Yeah.
the proportions were weird, but I don't know. There was a sort of almost believableism to it, well, at least when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, it gave a sense of realism.
Mm.
Um,
Like
and also,
Inferno's
yeah,
a good example.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. With the release of that Earth Motown TFA, you know what they did with that figure?
Sorry, you're breaking up, Starscream. I can barely hear you.
Can you
That
hear me
keeps
now?
happening.
Yeah.
I said, now that they're releasing an Earth mode version of Hound, do you know what they did with that figure?
I didn't get
It
the last
happened
one.
again.
Do you know what they can do with that figure?
Oh, yeah. And there's already been a listing for it as well, I spotted. Detritus.
They could also do the Jurassic Park Jeep if they want to.
They just did it.
Yeah. Yeah, they could if they wanted.
Oh, the Jeep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They could do they could do whatever they wanted, but when they released those listings last week or a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was, there was a listing for a deluxe class Detritus, who was originally a repaint of Hound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brown junkie on.
Yeah, correct. That's the one.
Yeah, they could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's
ahead.
what that listing was then. Maybe it's just going to be a repaint of that, because you know there's going to be a repaint of everything these days.
Could be. Yeah. Well, there's a good sound reason why Hasbro and Takara do that. From a financial
Oh,
standpoint.
of course there is. Yeah, it's the way it is. Like, but that's just my suggestion. I was thinking, who's Detritus going to be? He's the yellow Hound, and who's not Swindle.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I'm just saying, maybe it's going to be that.
Oh yeah. I must have been mispronouncing his name. I thought his name was pronounced Detrius.
Detritus.
Oh, Detritus. Okay, thank you, Balicious, for that correction.
That's all right. I'm educated in Latin and the ancient Greek.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm bloody not. I'm just from the other side of the ocean, aren't I? So.
But yeah, I'm actually excited for that Hound figure, and I can see what the wheel card looks like. I mean, if they want to, they can just
Hatchet's definitely mistransformed. That's my new song.
Nice.
So you think his alt mode's going to be an SUV like Crankcase, or is it going to be a jet like the original Dark of the Moon toy?
Well, it's clearly going to be the same vehicle as the other ones, which is why I want it.
Yeah, the black Chevy Suburban.
Yeah.
Even the backpack falls out the same way, which is why I know it's mistransformed.
Mm-hmm. So you think they're going to make that?
Oh, I was going to say, whenever I was on JJ's live stream, every one of us was upset that Crowbar was repainted into Crankcase, and I said, if they really wanted to, they could have just repainted Berserker into Crankcase. If they want, like, come on. But yeah, that was my thought. But yeah, I'm glad we're getting a Hatchet figure.
I don't know if you guys have watched it yet, but MGO316 got a hold of the Legacy Transmetal 2 Dragon Megatron figure.
Yeah.
And if you have the Power of the Primes Optimal Optimus figure back from 2018,
I still can't get that figure because he's so expensive. I want to get that. I had the.
Anyways, in his video review, MGO316 showed off those two figures beside each other. Dragon Megatron is only half the size of Optimal Optimus from Power of the Primes.
Wow. Seriously?
So these modern figures. So if you decide to have Legacy Dragon Megatron standing opposite Power of the Prime's Optimal Optimus, they're the opposite sizes compared to each other from how they appear in the Beast Wars cartoon.
Yeah, I had the original Transmetal version along. But,
Yeah.
I'm not here to make it public. I already got it on TikTok. But long story short, the reason why I have not been doing live streams is because some jerk, or jerks, I should say, stole a good majority of my hard drive, Kingdom, Siege, Studio Series, and a lot of my original transfers. So I'm on some illegal stuff right now. So that's why I'm not doing live streams, because I've been really frustrated. Oh, what the heck? What did you do? Oh, I don't think I want to know. But yeah,
Throw that one back.
but yeah, like I said, but I will say this: the original Optimal, excuse me, the Power of the Prime's Optimal Optimus was pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's one of my it remains one of my favorite figures, and unfortunately, with the more recent Transformers figures being downsized and being made slightly smaller, the Power of the Prime's Optimal Optimus figure is pretty size accurate next to a Kingdom Optimus Primal.
Yeah, and I'm curious: would you want a newer version of Optimal Optimus, or do you just like the Power of the Prime's one?
The Power of the Prime's one, its biggest letdowns are that it relies on stickers for paint detailing, and unlike the original Beast Wars Optimal Optimus figure, it's not a triple changer. It just goes from Robot Gorilla to Jet, but it doesn't have the
the truck mode type thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have the land vehicle.
Yeah, land vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah, I call it the Mad Max vehicle. The Mad Max vehicle.
Yeah. So, you think we need a Optimus to go with our Transmetal Megatron?
I think we do need a decent we do need a new Optimal Optimus figure, but the only size class that would work for Optimal Optimus is Commander class. And I don't see and I honestly can't see Optimal Optimus being at the top of Hasbro and Takara Tomi's list of characters to be released in Commander class size.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Optimal Optimus was bigger than Dragon Megatron, wasn't he?
They were almost the exact same size in the Beast Wars cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I think in the action figures, the original Beast Wars action figures, Optimal Optimus might have been slightly taller than Dragon Megatron, but in the Beast Wars cartoon, they were the same size. So, seeing that the Legacy Dragon Megatron is only half the size of Power of the Prime's Optimal Optimus, I'm disappointed to see that.
Yeah.
I am disappointed.
Mm-hmm. I prefer the villains. I prefer the villains having physically larger action figures than the heroes, because basically, when the hero is smaller than the villain, you basically have a David versus Goliath situation. And so I've always enjoyed the idea of heroes being smaller than the villains.
Did you ever see Hoist riding inside Huffer?
I have seen that scene.
Or was it the other way around? Who gives a shit? I mean, Transformers fans complaining about scale is about as funny as Jack did to me.
Yeah, but you know what action figure started fans griping about size accuracy? You know what action figure did that?
Yeah.
What?
It was from the very start.
Which one do you think was
mm-hmm. Real quick,
we're never going to fix it.
Real quick, I just want to show this off. I agree with you. I like the villains being bigger. Megatron was supposed to appear in the Bumblebee movie, but they wanted the movie to be canon to Bayverse, so they just cut him out. This
I think it's Shockwave at the right.
Yeah. See, like, look how big the Megatron would be. Oh, hold on, man, it's kind of getting a little bit. But yeah, look how big Megatron had been compared to Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah, I love that size difference between the two of them.
Like, I
Reason
love
why-
it too.
Yeah. The reason why I've always liked the idea of Megatron being larger than Optimus Prime is because the first Transformers cartoon series I ever watched was
More
Transformers
threat.
Armada. What'd you say? Delicious?
More threat, more peril if the bad guy's bigger, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, the first Transformers series I ever watched was Transformers Armada, and Optimus Prime is smaller than Megatron in Armada. Until he combines with his trailer, he's smaller.
Yeah, Optimus Prime clearly was smaller.
Yeah, but I've always liked that idea of Optimus Prime being smaller because, as I said, you have a David versus Goliath situation where you want the...
And to bring us full circle, I always liked the idea of a hand pistol being bigger than a fucking truck that you sit inside and drive.
Well, I could be wrong,
Yeah.
but for me personally, unlike Megatron, I've always imagined Shockwave being the same, his vehicle mode being the same size as his robot mode. I don't know.
See,
I don't know
think you own the Transformers Prime
but I don't remember
I like them
Shockwave.
all being the same size. This mass shifting stuff never. Ooh, no.
Yeah, but like for G1 Shockwave, I don't remember him mass shifting when he transformed. I've always thought Shockwave's cannon.
No, he
was-
didn't. That was it. That's what I said. I like Shockwave's idea. He never mass shifted, did he? He just said, I'm a gigantic flying gun, and that's what I'm gonna be.
Exactly. Shockwave's, and evidence for Shockwave not mass shifting when he transformed. That one time Bruticus picked him up and used him as a laser gun.
There's more than one incident. He never
Uh-huh.
mass shifted. Megatron did. What does it mean?
and real
Uh,
and Soundwave. But listen, how can a giant robot? I don't know how small, but how can a giant robot that size turn into a cape or a cape this small? This small.
Because he doesn't care either. Nobody ever says a crossword against Soundwave, and that's that.
Mm-hmm. No one's really questioned why Soundwave goes through so much mass shifting, but basically to give you an idea of just how much mass shifting Generation 1 Soundwave goes through every time he
I want to
transforms.
know how he fits so many people inside him.
But consider this simple fact. Soundwave is the same size of robot as Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. So Soundwave goes from being a robot the same size as a fighter jet to a cassette player.
Exactly.
Think about the intro to the original cartoon. Jazz and Skywarp are the same size. One of them turns into an F-15, the other one turns into a bloody Porsche 911.
Yeah.
Bit weird, huh?
Uh-huh.
I think what we have to do here is suspend our disbelief so that we can just enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But even
Because
look at
scale
Power
just
will
thought-
ruin
Look how
it for
small of a robot
everybody.
Power Glide is. Look how small Power Glide is, and his vehicle mode's an A-10 Thunderbolt 2 Warthog jet.
But I've got a theory. It's not my theory, but it is my theory, but it's not the theory I stick to. But I have this theory that it doesn't matter as long as you can disguise yourself as a plane. It doesn't matter how high up you actually are, because people could look at you and think, "Oh, that plane's really high up," and then you just land on their nose.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't matter how high up you are, people can't tell. It's hard to judge altitude, and it doesn't matter how far that car away is either, as long as it gets away from you when you approach it. So perspective doesn't really have to matter that much as long as the disguise works for as long as you need it to, or something.
Yeah. And listen, I'm gonna say this. Megatron is the leader of the Decepticons. the big bad dog, and he needs to be carried around. What I mean by that, like his vehicle is not a vehicle, or his alternate mode is a gun.
Mhm.
Would the leader, in your eyes, do you think, in reality, part of this thing, do you think the leader of the Decepticons, Megatron himself, would choose a gun for a mode? Or would he choose a tank?
To be honest, since a tank is basically a gun on wheels, I've always enjoyed the idea of Megatron having a tank for his alt mode more than a pistol.
Yeah. Still to this. Sorry. Okay, and real quick, for those who are wondering why I'm coughing, and I don't know for those who saw my video, I literally took the 1 chip challenge. And due to how hot and horrible it was, and how it tore my stomach, yeah, like literally, I was sweating like bullets. So I think whenever I ate that really hot, spicy chip, it kind of I'm coughing so much because I was not used to something that hot and spicy. So, but yeah, and it'll be all right, anyways. And like I was gonna say, no, I cannot afford the original G1 Megatron gun toy, and no, I'm not getting it for its robot mode. I'm only getting it for the gun mode because it looks awesome. Plus, I would like to just have Megatron gun, but yeah, it's just, hang on, no, excuse me. So I'm kind of in a position where I might get the original Masterpiece version, or hang on, okay, the original Masterpiece version, and the last gun Megatron for Masterpiece was MP36. So yeah, I would like to get MP36 because the robot mode and the gun mode look good, but MP5 only really, he only looks good in gun mode. But it's just hard to get Masterpiece because that are that old, you know. But anyways, and I know we're never going to get another gun Megatron because well, and that's understandable. You can't have, yeah, like I said, good reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask you, do you have the Transformers Prime chocolate figure? Or not?
You're breaking up really bad again, Starscream. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. Okay, am I coming across good now?
Yeah, a little better.
Okay, I do apologize for that. I was saying, do you have the original, do you have the piece under Shockwave figure from Transformers Prime?
I did not. I'm sorry, Starscream. I don't know what's with your sound, but I did not hear a word of what you said.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay, so Starscream's fixing his sound, and so hopefully he'll get a clear picture.
Yep.
Can you hear me fine, Ruben Soto?
I can still hear you. I'm just like extremely tired. I just want to head out.
Yeah, I might have to call it a night too soon because I have work tomorrow.
Okay. Wait a minute. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Say yes.
Okay, he's still fixing the sound. Starscream, are you there?
Oh boy.
Oh no, he left.
I don't know where Baldo's just at.
I think he stepped out, but he hasn't come back yet.
Uh,
Well, in the meantime, as I said before, I've always preferred the idea of Megatron having a battle tank for his alt mode.
yeah.
There's actually only one Megatron figure I have in my collection that turns into a handheld weapon. It's the Classics Megatron that turns into the Nerf blaster.
Yep.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what happened. Bluetooth and. Okay, I said, do you own the original, or not original? There we go. Do you own the Beast Hunters Shockwave figure?
Yeah, I own Beast Hunter Shockwave.
I don't.
okay.
I still need it.
Nice. Do you recommend that figure?
Oh, I do. That's one of the physically largest Shockwave figures I have in my Transformers collection, if not the largest.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost twice the size of the Siege Shockwave.
Oh, wow. And I will say this, eBay has done me dirty because I almost got a Cliff Jumper for $30.
Ooh, wow.
And I think eBay is doing me dirty with my Transformers I should be getting in the mail.
Mm.
For a couple days, I've been waiting for this figure, and I still don't have nothing. And eBay is telling me that something or something, so I'm getting really frustrated.
Oh yeah.
Especially when it comes to a rare figure like that. That figure costs $35.
Ugh.
No, literally $35 for Transformers Prime Soundwave.
Oh wow. Yeah.
How rare that figure is. Like,
Yeah. That's not the rarest I've seen on eBay.
yeah. Oh, damn it. Okay. And I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm waiting for some messages to come in. I will have the Siege Omega Supreme collection.
Ooh, congrats.
And hopefully I am working it out. Trade. I'm not saying what it is yet because I'm not sure. I'm waiting for some messages to come through. Yeah, it is. The price of it is a good deal.
Oh yeah.
But since I don't have a Titan in my collection, Omega Supreme is considered a Titan class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get that figure. You guys are gonna. I know. Well, Ruben, I know if they're watching, they're gonna be jealous of this. But we all know how much we all know how much Earthrise Ratchet is going for scalper prices on eBay, right?
Yeah, we already know that.
Brace yourself for this. I'm getting both Ironhide and Ratchet each. So $20 I'll be paying for
Good for
Earthrise.
you.
Cool. Yeah. I've seen some people speculating that the price of Earthrise Ironhide might start to go down with the upcoming Studio Series 86 Voyager class figure.
Oh yeah, especially with the that was new.
Yeah. And the rumored upcoming Legacy Prowl figure that'll make Earthrise Prowl a less sought after figure.
Yeah, I'm hoping that because considering I lost my smoke streak, yeah, and since I got blue streak back in my collection, and I am gonna get silver streak, those are really, really good prices. So yeah, hopefully I can get back. But yeah, Prowl is a really expensive one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I might go in and end it off because yeah, I'm gonna be getting early in the morning to go somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where Balicious went. He hasn't come back.
Yeah, he last time he joined he did this, but it's all right.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I have to get going anyways because I gotta work tomorrow too, Starscream. But thank you for having me on here.
no problem. And I'm hoping to go to Walmart because I am going to Walmart. I don't know if I'll be able to go to Target or not. be able to get one of the Speedia 500 series features. If they don't have a clamshell or car mode, I'm deciding between either robot, burnout, or and some. Yeah, I might be getting a Road Rocket or Burnout.
Oh yeah.
But if they have any of the newer deluxe, Tarantulas, Wild Rider, I forget what's being released in that line.
Yeah, Wave 2 Deluxes for Legacy are Wild Rider, Tarantulas, Alita 1, and Knockout.
Ah, okay. So yeah, to try to find Tarantulas instead. I have to all of my. I still got my T-Rex Megatron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't leaving that.
Oh no, definitely not.
Even my Galvatron, and I got those. I got both Galvatron. Yeah, both Galvatron and Megatron from so thank you for those reviews. But if they don't have, I'm hoping to either find maybe Tier or Soundwave. But and still, if I do see something, I might get it, but then I might hold it because, well, like I said, so. Well, yeah, and real quick, for them, I'm curious how short-handed I am on my Siege users. And this will tell you both from real quick. If you guys can ask me how many, well, you guys are. Long story short, all I have is, and that's the one I just showed off. And for Siege, all I have is Fire and Ultra Magnus.
Oh yeah.
Those are, yeah, like I said, a lot of figures. But I didn't manage to keep off with all my Bumblebee moves this year, so. And also, I made a joke of my situation. So here's the joke. Since I collected stuff from Studio Series, Earthrise, or Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom, and I lost a good majority of a lot of my figures, and now Legacy has come along. I every single Legacy figure I got. Long story short, so my Legacy, me collecting Transformers, through Legacy and Evolution and Studio Series. So yeah, that's kind of the joke I made of it. I'm really get what I'm looking for on that. And real quick, before I end off, I'm going to send you something on Instagram that you've been wanting. Hold on a sec. But anyways, so, and while he's looking at that, would you like to share where they can find you guys?
Sure. So you guys can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Discord. I love to talk everything Transformers related. And thank you, Starscream, for having me on here. Thank you, Ruben Soto, for your continued support. And hopefully I can finally get back to doing my reviews. It's been 11 days now since I did my last review, so I'm overdue. So please wish me luck on finding the time and motivation.
Oh, no problem. And best of luck. And best of luck. No problem. And you, Ruben?
I mentioned on my gaming channel that pretty much that's it.
Okay. And real quick, what do you think of that picture?
It's good.
Okay, I want to make sure. And find Ballalicious, and I'm but you could find him here on YouTube. You could do his name right there, and if you guys could to the page. I think it does somehow, long story short. And you can find me here on YouTube, obviously, not the judge of Lord Master. The channel's name is no longer. We are now, or this channel is now called the Lord Master Starscream. And this will be the channel's permanent. My name started out things, but the 3-star Scream was what they call Lord Master Starscream, the Judge of Lord Master Starscream, and now our name is The Rise. So yeah, you can find me here on The Rise of Lord Master Starscream. For my Discord page, I'm gonna go make chance, but it's still the page, but hopefully by tomorrow the name will be changed. And you can also find me here on Instagram, my 2 TikTok channels, and I think that's about it. And yeah, even though he didn't go up, you can also find it on Autocorrect Timer channel. It's been a while since he's done anything, but he's been really busy lately. Also, he's got to take care of our teacher for life, and I don't know how she's doing still, and hoping she recovers. Whatever happened. And yeah, I think that's about it. Real quick. I don't know when just yet, but these probably the release of the Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer. How do I know? Because Paramount or made a post saying ready for battle, and Paramount put a reply emoji with a question, and Alfonso Nation himself commented saying, "When are we trailer?" And what did Paramount responded? Okay, yeah, we're gonna be ending off real fast here because I kind of did not like to hear that. But anyways, Paramount literally responded to Alfonso Nation saying, "Buckle up." So get ready, guys. I don't know when. It could be any day, but we are approaching the Rise of the Beast trailer. So be ready. So yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you, Ruben Soto, for joining, and thank you, Tia Frankie, for being able to join and share your new stuff. And congratulations on getting Motormaster.
Thank you.
No problem. And I don't know if he'll come back and watch this later, but thank you, Ballalicious, for being able to join in and have a good conversation with us. And yeah, that's about it, guys. And this is The Rise of Lord Master Starscream saying, Seekers, rise up and rain fire. Good night, everyone.
Good night.